And a very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the South Central Class 1A Regional Baseball semifinals here today from Ken Monday. It's Lions Field. We'll have two games for you today. The first game will have the North Clay Cardinals taking on the Cisne Running Lions. North Clay, the number one seed in this regional. The Running Lions come in with a 7-21 record. North Clay in with a gaudy 21-6 record. They are sending Jack Compton to the mound this afternoon. He's a junior, and he'll be throwing to Gavin Hosselton behind the plate. We're just about ready to go, getting a little bit of an early start. That's what you do when it's doubleheader time. That's exactly what you try to do. As Gavin Harrell heads up to the plate for the Running Lions, we are just about ready to have competition here. The Running Lions under coach Justin Carson, he will send up a lineup consisting of Gavin Harrell, the lead off. It'll be Hagan Howard in the number 2 spot. Number 3 is Cooper Bowen. Caden Dagg will hit 4th. It's Zach Dagg in the 5-hole. Number 6 will be Harv Kaiser, back from that injured knee from Monday afternoon. He said no worse for wear. He's ready to go. First pitch is knocked to shortstop. Zimdars gathers and fires it across to Ben Suzuki for the out. 6-3 on the putout. First pitch of the day provides it. Josh Biggs hits 7th, as I was mentioning. Eric Atwood will be in the 8th spot, and Tucker Bowen hits 9th for Cisne. Harold Howard, Bowen, Dagg, Kaiser, Biggs, Atwood, and Tucker Bowen as Jack Compton on the mound for North Clay. He's a junior. Pretty good doggone pitcher. Pitches very well. And he's a right-hander. Lanky kid, probably over 6 feet tall now. That one knocked into the right side foul and out of play. Down there just about hit old Steve. Steve Jordan has the foul balls aiming for him this week. Steve Jordan on the right field side. It is Kenny Hildebrand down there on the left side. You can see where Steve was getting out of the way. Glad you're safe, Steve. Kenny Hildebrand down on the left-hand side as the next one is bounced up the middle. Zimdars has difficulty gathering, and safe at first base is Hagan Howard. Got his glove on it, dropped it, transferring from mitt to hand to throw. That is E6 on Cody Zimdars. Defensively, for North Clay, as Cooper Bowen steps in with 1 out and a man on. Over at third base, it's Carter Walden. Cody Zimdars, we've talked about at shortstop. Ian Jones at second base, and Ben Suzuki over at first. Around the outfield, Trenton Ingram out in left field. Colin Schnepper in right, and Caden Craig over on Colin Schnepper in center, Caden Craig in right field. One senior in the field for North Clay, 7 juniors and 1 sophomore. Bouncer to second, double play opportunity. The first one is out, and out at first as Cooper Bowen grounds into a double play. The Running Lions leave nobody. We'll head to the bottom of the first, no score.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
Welcome back to Lions Field, home of the Cougars, where this afternoon we've got a doubleheader set up for you. Running Lions versus Cardinals here in Game 1. That'll be followed by South Central hosting the Red Hills Salukis in Game 2. The winners of these two games today meet on Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. for the regional championship. We will be here for that as well. Here on Wabash Catch TV, we do appreciate y'all tuning in to Wabash whenever and wherever you are as the baseball season winding down. Probably have about 6 games remaining, counting this one on the season. As we've had a lot of fun, brought you over 200 games over the course of the season. I'll get a count here in the next day or two and give you a more proper count on Saturday. How's that? It will be the North Clay Cardinals' Jack Compton taking the batter's box first. He'll be followed by Cody Zimdars, then Ian Jones. Carter Walden will hit cleanup today. Caden Craig in the 5 spot. Gavin Hasselton hits 6th for North Clay. Ben Suzuki in the 7 spot. It is Evan Clifton, the designated hitter, will bat 8th. He hits for Colin Schnepper. And Trenton Ingram hits 9th for North Clay. Compton, Zimdars, Jones, Walden, Craig, Hasselton, Suzuki, Clifton, and Ingram. I'll give you a look at the defense here in a moment as Gavin Harrell is a senior on the mound. Diminutive right-hander, but he's got some speed, as he'll be throwing to Cooper Bowen. There's a strike called to Compton. And makes the count 2-1. Inside strike is number 2. Over on the left side, it is on the infield, Zach Dagg at third base. Hagen Harold. How about Hagen Howard over on the shortstop as that one is knocked into short right. Gets over the head. A misplay by Eric Atwood. And with that, Jack Compton's going to be on second base. I'm not going to call that one a misplay. Let's call that one a hit. As I don't think he got a glove on it for one thing. As Eric Atwood out there in right field is battling the sun, but I still don't think he got a glove on it. But that gives the Cardinals a scoring opportunity here in the first inning with nobody out. Cody Zimdar's coming up. Hagen Howard on shortstop. It is Josh Biggs at second base for Cisne and Harv Kaiser over at first. Around the outfield for the running Lions, Tucker Bowen in left, Caden Dagg, senior in center, and Eric Atwood, previously mentioned as well, over in right. Gavin Harrell has had a chat with Cooper Bowen, the two seniors. Probably wanting to make sure that Jack Compton isn't stealing signs out there from second base, making a little change to the signals. And Harrell does take a look at him this time. Curveball comes back in for strike 2 to Cody Zimdars. Zimdar's a junior. He started quite a bit as a freshman a couple of years ago. As he bounces that one in front of the plate, that is a fair ball. Throw down to first off the glove of Harv Kaiser. And safe at first is Cody Zimdars. Boy, the running Lions playing with fire. giving base runners to the Cardinals. That's E3. Kaiser probably should have had that. So it's still nobody out. The runners at first and third. Here comes Ian Jones. Gavin Harrell didn't like how he landed there. You saw him kind of kick up his leg on the after that pitch. Kind of gave a look to the ground as well. He's trying to get himself out of a pickle here. That's up high for ball 2. That time he did a little dance after the back foot, the push foot landed. Throw to first, not in time. And that might have struck Zemdars as he's on the ground. Yeah, I think it did maybe hit him in the ribs. He's going to try to walk it off as Cody Zemdars has had a couple injuries. He had knee surgery over the summertime last year, and he came back for basketball. Didn't play, as I recall, didn't play fall baseball, but due to that injury. Of course, the Cardinals, a fall baseball school. Cisne is getting fall baseball back this year, so that is good to see. The Running Lions will get back into the habit of fall baseball. Coming again here in August and September 2025. Zemdars is ready to go. Ball 3 is way up high and gets away from the catcher and sliding in safely. Jack Compton throw down to third, and Cody Zemdars isn't that bad. He took 2 bases on the wild pitch. So North Clay takes a 1-0 lead with nobody out here in inning number 1. Ian Jones at the plate for the Cardinals. Jones comes in, hitting .417, and he has a good eye at the plate as he swings on 3-0. Only somebody batting over 400 could probably be permitted to do that. He'll try it again. Watch his strike 2 come in. Jones with 30 hits in 72 at-bats. Watch his ball 4 come in. So a double, an error, and a walk have Gavin Harrell on the ropes here early in the game. And Justin Carson wants to go out and talk to his senior pitcher. He probably has been watching how Harrell has been landing as well, and that may be the way the discussion is going out there. Is there going to be a change? There may be, I don't know, as he's talking things over with his defense, want to figure out how to play it here on first and third. Still no one out. The umpires today, by the way, it is Jeremy Curl behind the plate. Jeremy Curl, he is a home plate umpire. And over at, now between first and second is Carl Sharif. They'll be officiating the second game here as well. They'll probably switch around the pads and make sure that Carl gets a chance behind the plate. As Carter Walden steps in to face Gavin Harrell. First pitch is up high. 1-0. Running Lions looking for their first out today. Looking to record an out. Cardinals just as well decline that opportunity. Walden hitting .324. He's got a couple of home runs on the season. 22 for 68. Wind is blowing out to right. Pretty solid wind today, too. They were given 15 to 20 miles an hour earlier. I'd say it's more close to 15 now. But the American flag out in left field is blowing pretty much straight to center and right. Curveball up and in for ball 2. I like how Jeremy Curl does the umpiring behind the plate. He gives a good, clear signal. And that one's out of the zone, ball 3. Harrell in danger of putting a base runner on. The next one, out of the zone, ball 4. That'll move Jones to second and load the bases for Caden Craig. Craig hitting .333. The big man, right fielder. As the infield moves in somewhat shallower, but still relatively close to double play depth. They'd probably give up the run if they could get a double play, I would say. Running Lions needing out. 1 run is already in. On a double, an error, and 2 walks. Bases are juiced for Craig. And Harrell's looking for a strike, let alone an out. Still looking for a strike. 3M inside. And he has dug himself a tremendously deep hole. Ball 4, overthrowing it. And that will walk in a run as Cody Zimdars heads in from third. It's 2-0. The last 3 have walked. How many pitches will Gavin Hosselton take before he swings? We'll count them. There's 1. I would assume, with the Harrell having thrown 8 of the last 9 pitches, now 9 out of the last 10 out of the zone. Strike on the outside corner. Hosselton may wait some more. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Bases full of Cardinals. Outside, ball 2. Ian Jones over at third. Carter Walden out at second. Caden Craig at first. Still no outs. Harrell fires. Ball 3. As I knocked the spider that had just landed on my arm out. This is a sometimes feel like a zookeeper in this booth. As Gavin Harrell wondering how he's missing the plate. But the 2 out of those 4 were not close. And the third run of the game comes in for North Clay. Bases remain loaded as Jones comes in to score. That's 4 walks in a row. And Coach Carson may not have too many arms left in the shed. Strike 2. Ben Suzuki. He was looking for maybe the 5th walk in a row, but he's going to have to come back to get that. That one fouled back. Still nobody out. 3 runs are in here in this first semifinal. Cisne in their orange uniforms with blue numerals, white trim, gray pants. blue hats with the capital C in the center of them. The next from Harrell. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 for the first out. That'll bring up Evan Clifton. Still a great opportunity for the Cardinals. As that one is in the foul territory. That's going to stay fair as it is going to be gathered in by Josh Biggs. So a quick couple of outs here late down in the lineup for North Clay. And if they end up with just 3 runs in this inning, they may be kicking themselves later on. Harold fires. Up and out. Three to nothing in favor of the Cardinals. We're still in the first inning. On one hit. One hit, an error, and 4 walks in a row. Harrell's next is popped into a short. Nobody sees it. It goes over the head of Eric Atwood and bounces off the wall. I said short, and the wind just took it. Wind took it all the way out to right field, and it hit the wall. Ingram ends up on third base of the triple and clears the bases. It's 6-0 in favor of North Clay. Eric Atwood was looking at Caden Dagg. Dagg said, I didn't see it. It's not mine. And it hits the wall right behind Atwood. So Atwood having some trouble out in right field. He's going to come in. He'll be replaced by Logan Perkins. Logan Perkins going to take over right field for Eric Atwood. He was having trouble with the sun, and he's had it again. So Ingram on third with 2 outs and 6 runs in. 6 runs on 2 hits, an error, and 4 walks. Back to the top of the lineup, it's Jack Compton again. He started off with a Texas Leaguer double out to right field as he bats for the second time here in this inning. Harold just about got out of the inning with a reasonable 6 runs, but Trenton Ingram said, no, sir. I'll take care of that. Curveball, Steve Reich, 2-1. Make that 2-2. And that one a bit over, just over the head and behind Jack Compton. 1 run has scored on a wild pitch. And a couple of runs scored on walks. But the big blow, the 3-run triple from Trenton Ingram. As Compton stands in with a full count. Man at third. Swing and a miss. Got him. And that'll do it for North Clay. But they come up with 6 runs to start this first inning. We'll head to the top of the second. Cisne's dug himself a hole. We'll see what they can do back after these.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online banking, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be.
Clay County State Bank.
Cisne's thinking not too big a hill for a climber. And North Clay is thinking, let's set these kids down so we can go out and hit bat again and score some more runs. 6-0 in favor of the Cardinals. It's the 4, 5, and 6 hitters coming up for the running Lions. Caden Dagg, Zach Dagg, and Harv Kaiser. Anybody comes up, we'll see Josh Biggs. Anybody gets on, we'll see Josh Biggs. One pitch, one liner, soft liner to third. Carter Walden with the play. Zach Dagg heads to the plate. Swings the first pitch as well, knocks it into center field. It's going to get over the head of the center fielder, Colin Schnepper, all the way to the wall. Dagg heads to second and slides in safely for the first hit of the day for the running Lions. That kind of got up in the wind stream as well, as the wind blowing it hard to right field. And Harv Kaiser will have a chance to, with a man in scoring position, see if he can't dent the scoreboard. One out. Zach Dagg at second base. And that first pitch is knocked right into the dugout. Cisne in the dugout over there that is usually occupied by South Central. Talking to some Cisne players and coaches, as well as North Clay players and coaches. They said they'd never been in that dugout, had never walked in that dugout. First time ever. It's a South Central institution, isn't it? Kurt Jones and the first base dugout. I don't think Coach John Freck wanted to walk into into that dugout. It's not my spot. 0-1 the count on Harv Kaiser. Dagg leads off a second base. Ball gets away from Gavin Hasselton, but not far enough for Dagg to take off for third. When you're down 6 runs, you do not want to be thrown out at third base with a 1 out. Kaiser stands in. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Beautiful day for baseball here in Kinmundy, Illinois. Lions Field, the home of the Cougars. That ball is fouled down the right side. We'll keep an eye on other games around the area, as this is Semifinal day throughout the state. 69 degrees at game time and 69 degrees now. Actually, they're saying gusts up to 25 miles an hour. I'm not surprised as Harv Kaiser strikes out. Ball has gotten up into that wind stream toward right. So with 2 outs, Josh Biggs trying to get that run in from second. .69 degrees, 18 miles an hour right now to 25. My gust to 25. That's pretty good. Wind's going to be knocking down a little bit as the night wears on. By the time the evening ends after the second game tonight, it'll still be going about 8, 9, 10 miles an hour. The next one up high. Biggs able to hold off. It's 2-1. Josh Biggs, one of 4 senior starters for Cisne. Watch a strike 2 come in. He's the second baseman. Compton with a chance to get around that 1-out double. As he fires, and that ball is popped foul down the right side. Digging deep for it. It's going to get over the fence. It was well far for Ben Suzuki. He looked like he thought he had a chance at it, but it just kept blowing and blowing and blowing to the right. Ian Jones was kind of running for it, too. 2-2, the count remains. Josh Biggs. Swing and a miss. Got him. So, the running Lions waste a 1-out double. We'll head to the bottom of the second inning. Score remains at 6-0 at North Clay.
Clay County Hospital is your life-saving connection. We have spent our lives preparing for when you need us. Quality professional care right at home. Our team will support you and your family so you never feel alone. We will make you feel welcome whether you need care, are visiting a loved one, or seeking employment. Clay County Hospital. Professional care, compassionate hearts.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County Farmers Mutual Insurance. We like technology at Flora Savings Bank. Here's what you can accomplish in our mobile banking app in less than 30 seconds. See account balances in your transactions, set up an account alert, make a transfer between accounts, get an alert text message about your transfer.
Inning number 2 for the Cardinals facing Gavin Harrell. Cody Zimdar's at the plate. He'll be followed by Ian Jones and Carter Walden. Anybody gets in, we'll see Caden Craig. How about anybody gets on, we'll see Caden Craig. A long season, folks. My brain may be fried. As Harrell continues playing around and outside the strike zone. He walked 4 in that first inning, and they all came around to score. That is not something you can afford to do against South Central, as Zimdar's waiting for a strike, finally gets one. It's 2-1. Zimdar's reached on an error in the first inning. Ball was knocked over to third base, and they threw it across. And that one gets through Hagen Howard. So leadoff man on again for North Clay. He's 6. Zimdar's 0 for 2, but he's been on base twice. The fielder's not helping Gavin Harrell. As Ian Jones, who started that group of 4 in a row walking, steps in. Carter Walden with outstanding speed over at first base. Pardon me. Carter Walden's on deck. Cody Zimdar's with outstanding speed at first base. Trying to get a gauge on Gavin Harrell. There's strike 2. Harrell, a senior, has had injuries himself. He had has a thigh bruise as he was injured a few games ago. Strike 3 there to Ian Jones. He's down for the first out. Carter Walden to hit. Takes a few days to get through a deep thigh bruise. He's back on the mound now. Bouncer to second. Chance for Howard. Tosses to second and across the first, not in time. Fielder's choice. Walden will remain on the base as Zimdar's out at second. Howard ended up handling that. So Caden Craig will come up. North Clay sent 10 hitters to the plate back in that first inning. That one is popped up, heading behind the first base bag. And off the glove of Josh Biggs, it will be a foul ball. Harv Kaiser couldn't see it. That right side is a devil right now with the sun straight at it. Shadows are heading straight down the first baseline. So if you're playing first or right or second, you got your hands full. It's another pop up to the right side. And Biggs in foul territory again. Can't get to it. Carter Walden's getting his wind sprints in. That time he was all the way over to third. 1-2 the count. 6-0 the lead for North Clay. North Clay, they picked up 6 in that first inning. Curveball in, not in. I thought he got that one in. Must have been a low. 2-2. Caden Craig, the third of the walking 4 in the first inning. Knocks that one down the line. Foul. Hit the baseline about 5 feet in front of the bag and then bounce foul outside the bag. It doesn't matter if it was inside the bag. It's got to be in at the bag. And just barely out of play. So that's 3 pretty dangerous swings to the right side there for Craig. Waits on that one and pokes it straight up the middle. The base hit will put runners at first and second as Carter Walden stops at second base. North Clay's trying to get their hitting shoes back on. 2 hits in the first led to 6 runs via walks and errors. Bouncer to the left side is going to get through. They're going to send Walden. Ball's picked up by the outfielder right as Walden passes third base. No chance to get him at home. And that'll be 7-0 in favor of North Clay. 2 base hits in a row. Craig stays at second. Gavin Halston, a nice hit. They'll bring out the courtesy runner for Gavin. Swing and a miss for Suzuki. Give me a shot of the runner at first, if you don't mind. 15, thank you. I'm like the Cisne fielders having difficulty seeing the players and seeing numbers in the bright sunshine. That's Gavin Dawkins running on first base for Gavin Hasselton. Courtesy runner. Caden Craig out at second. 2 outs, 0-2 on Suzuki. Hit him. And that will load the bases up for Ben Suzuki. Had the bases loaded last time he was up. He struck out. He's got him again. This time with 2 outs. He swings the first pitch. That's fouled out of play. We're in the bottom of the second inning. North Clay picked up 6 runs in the first. They have 1 here in the second. That went into foul territory behind first base. It's going to get out of play again. Everybody trying to take advantage of that left side. And the big wind blow, or the right side, the big wind blowing to it. Bouncer too short. Howard lobs it across for the out. But the Cardinals do pick up a run on 2 hits. They leave 2. And we will head to the top of the third inning, 7-0 North Clay.
When you want hometown work ethic and customer first service and you need the best insurance at a good price, think The Insurance Place in Iuka. With over 15 years of experience, Jamie Butts offers the best in home, auto, commercial, farm, and Medicare supplement insurance. The Insurance Place handles a variety of companies and provides the flexibility that only an independent agent can deliver. Plus, bundled pricing saves you so much more. It's The Insurance Place at the Ice Cream Corner on Route 50.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Cisne. They will provide the financial.
So, for the running Lions, it will be Logan Perkins leading off. He'll be followed by Tucker Bowen. And then Gavin Harrell. Anybody gets on, we'll see Hagan Howard. As Perkins swings through, strike 2. Compton has pitched well and just got his third strikeout in a row. Third strikeout of the game and third in a row. We'll bring up Tucker Bowen. Bowen, the third of three freshman starters for Cisne, bounces that one down the right side, foul. Cisne with a nice win over Brownstown St. Elmo on Monday to get here, defeated them 5-2. Bowen trying to avoid the strikeout. Struck out 3 times in that game. Bounces that one foul down the right side. Suzuki with a handle on it. Boy, he's got a great big first baseman's mitt. Usually the first baseman have the biggest mitt anyway, but man, this seems really big. Next from Compton, outside for ball 2. Two and two. Bouncer too short. Zimdar's on an odd hop. Fires across for the second out of the inning. That's kind of strange. That was just kind of going low, and it hit something in the grass and took a big bounding hop. Zimdars was ready for it. Here you get the look of the finish anyway. Gavin Harrell at the plate. Pitcher today for Cisne. Wearing the Mystery Machine shoes. As Compton forces him to foul out of play. And has him set up 0-2. 2 outs here in this top of the third. Compton's next. Curveball in for strike 3. See you later. That'll do it for the running Lions in the third. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Here comes North Clay leading 7-zip.
Do you bowl like this? That's great. Do you bowl like this? That's great too. That's because whether you're a pro or you just want to have a lot of fun, at Peggle's Silver Dollar Lanes, we have a lane for you. We have galaxy bowling, gaming for kids and adults, Joe's Pizza, a full bar, darts, pool, and fresh and clean bowling shoes. Boy, does that smell nice. So come on down to Peggle Silver Dollar Lanes in Effingham, where we have a lane for you.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting the work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come.
We're all set here for the bottom of the third inning. North Clay picked up 6 in the first, 1 in the second. First pitch to Clifton is to deep right, and it gets over the head of Logan Perkins. Clifton's still running. He's going to make the turn at second. Throw to third is not in time. So that wind blew it over Logan Perkins' head. And I think they're going to change positions. Yeah, he's going to put Tucker Bowen out in left because they're out in from left field to right because the right fielders today are having a devil of a time. Clifton on with a triple. And here comes Copeland. Check that. That was Ingram. Huh. I have them batting out of order. Okay. As Compton takes his base on 4 pitches. The cool thing about YouTube is I can go back and check. It's already passed now. I don't think the running Lions would be able to make a beef about it, but I believe they skipped a guy. Zimdars bounces it to third. Nice plug by Zach Dagg. Fires it across. Not in time. The run will score as Ingram gets in. And Compton holds up at second base. Infield hit for Cody Zimdars. And Ian Jones knocks it deep to center. On the run, Caden Dagg makes the play. And he'll toss it in for after the first out of the inning. Next up is Carter Walden. And he swings through strike 2. That one is a spike down the right or the left-hand side. That may be extra bases as one run is in. Compton comes in. And that makes the score 9-0. With a 1 out here in the bottom of the third. There's a bouncer through the hole on the right-hand side. Caden Craig. And boy, the Cardinals just hitting everything now. As that'll be runners at first and third. A run scores, makes it 10-0. Walden goes all the way to third. And Craig is safe at first base with another single. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 hits this inning. Along with a walk. Bouncer to short. Stepping on the bag for the first one. Throw across in time. Double play. is good. But the North Clay Cardinals score another 3. They lead it 10-0 through 3. We'll head to the bottom or the top of the 4th back after these.
Give me order lumber. Doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more. Oh yeah, give me all your guns too.
John Lucas.
What?
You better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zink Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zink Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
When a Fairfield fire truck needs a repair, Cam's there to keep things rolling. And as part of the volunteer fire department, Justin's looking out for Cam and all of Fairfield. Everyone supports each other, and Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them all with safe, reliable power for every one of our members. It's why REMCs exist, and together, it all works.
Thank you, Abby. I had gone back to YouTube and seen it myself. I missed writing down the Ben Szczycki getting hit by the pitch, and then Evan Clifton ended that inning. That was Trenton Ingram's triple to start that 3rd inning. So everything is fine and dandy now. Thank you so much. Abby Springmeyer out in the truck along with Ty Landreth. Landreth bringing the replays. Springmeyer bringing the pretty pictures. Kenny Hildebrand down on the left-hand side running the camera. And Steve Jordan over on the right-hand side running the camera is Jack Compton. Has been replaced by Ian Jones. Pitcher knocked up the middle, gathered at second base. Throw over to first is in time, as Ian Jones has taken over for the Cardinals. At second base now for North Clay is Clifton. Jones continues on the mound. I'm trying to catch up in my book here, folks. When you screw up, you got to fix all kinds of stuff. Jack Compton went 3 innings and gave 3 innings that gave up 1 hit, and that was it. Struck out 3, struck out 4. As Cooper Bowen walks and will bring up Caden Dagg. 10-0, way up high from Jones. That ball poked out toward the street on the left-hand side. I'm trying to see if they've moved. That looks like Jack Compton now out in center field. Ball hit to a short left, running in, and it's going to be going out. Cody Zimdars makes the play for the second out of the inning. That will bring up Zach Dagg. Compton with an outstanding outing. Didn't throw too many pitches either. He may be able to come back on Saturday if need be. Kept his pitches under 45. And with that being 3 days away, I believe he will be able to come back on Saturday. As that one is bounced to the left-hand side. Walden charges. Cannot gather. That's going to be an infield hit for Zach Dagg. Dagg's 2 for 2. He's got the only 2 hits of the game for Cisne. That'll bring up Harv Kaiser. Bowen running out there at second base. Coach Justin Carson usually leaves him in, even though he could put in a courtesy runner for his catcher. Cooper Bowen's a pretty wise player. They let him stick around. 10-0 here in the third. Curveball bounced down to first base. Easy to handle for Suzuki, and that'll do it for the running Lions. They do leave 2, have a hit, and we'll head to the bottom of the fourth inning. It remains 10-0 North Clay.
At your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville, you can count on experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, the Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville carry a large inventory of Napa products for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced associates understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa Know-How at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with a company that lives and works in the same community that you do. This is Aaron Cummins, your local Clay County FS Propane specialist with South Central FS. South Central is a 9-county cooperative with highly trained employees that are dedicated to providing our residential, commercial, and agricultural customers a safe and reliable propane supply. Contact your local South Central FS Propane specialist or visit us online at southcentralfs.com.
New pitcher for the running Lions, that's Caden Dagg. As Gavin Harrell gave up 10 runs. And of those 10, I think that 3, 4, 5, 6 earned. 6 earned. As 3 of those runs in the first inning were unearned, and the run in the second inning was unearned. Errors really hurting the running Lions today, as Harold did get 1, 2, 3 strikeouts, and his problem was walks as well. He walked 4 in a row in the first inning, had 1 hit by pitch, ended up with 5 walks and that hit by pitch in his 3 innings work. So 8 hits, 10 runs, 6 of which were earned. And here comes Ben Suzuki. He was hit by the pitch back in the second inning. He watches 1-1 come through. Wind calming down a little bit here on this regional semifinal. Winner advances to 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon. They'll take on the winner of our second game tonight. Stick around. We'll have South Central versus Red Hill. That'll be starting around 7 o'clock. That ball popped up on the infield. Biggs moves over and makes the play. Suzuki will be followed by Evan Clifton, then Trenton Ingram. Anybody gets on, we'll see Jack Compton again. North Clay now, though, with 10 runs, they'll go into the next half inning. A chance to finish the game. Pick up 3 outs without giving up a run in the 5th inning. Caden Dagg, the left-hander. He's a senior. Goes over the top, throw that one. It's knocked into short center field, and Hagen Howard will head out and get it for the 2nd out. So here comes Trenton Ingram. He hit that triple to right back in the 3rd inning to open the 3rd. Came around to score. Bouncer to Howard. It gets under him, and that'll be E6. Looked like Hagen thought he had it, and all of a sudden he didn't have it. That is error number 3 for Cisne today. But if you count the balls that didn't touch anybody, that where they were maybe errors of vision or that, you'd have more than 3. As that one hits Jack Compton, and that'll put runners at 1st and 2nd. Still 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. And Cody Zimdar's looking to add a little insurance. He's got Trenton Ingram out there at second base. Solid speed. Great speed at first with Jack Compton. Zimdar's with a pretty open stance. Brings that other foot forward whenever the pitch comes across, or the pitch is the arm comes down. And it's 1-1. North Clay with 6 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd, 3 in the 3rd, and that one gets off the glove of Zach Dagg, and that will load the bases. Second hit of the day for Cody Zimdars. He's reached twice on an error and twice on hits. I'm counting that one as a hit. Caden Dagg fires the eephus pitch into Ian Jones with the bases jacked. An error keeping this inning going too. That ball knocked into left center pretty deep. Back, and it gets over the head of the left field, or the center fielder, Gavin Harrell. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. 3 runs are in. And it'll be a 3-run double for Ian Jones. I said there's good speed. And Cody Zimdar's coming all around from first. It's like somebody blinked. He was running with the pitch, of course, being 2 outs, and all 3 of them were. I was reminded of Naked Gun when you see 4 runners going around second base. 2-0 with 2 outs here to Carter Walden. North Clay getting fat off of Cisne pitching this afternoon. Cisne fielding this afternoon more than Cisne pitching. The next to Walden is bounced over to the right side. It's going to get through for a soft single. And coming around to score from second is Ian Jones. That will make it 14-0. And Cisne, or North Clay, is one run away from ending it here in the fourth. If they bring Walden around, that'll end the game. The Mercy rules are 10 in the fifth, 15 in the fourth, and 20 in the third. Watching that game the other day, I did not expect this out of Cisne. But they went full 7 innings without an error against Brownstown St. Elmo the other day, and been a little different today. The wind has played havoc, that's for sure, and sunshine has played havoc as well. It's a bit bigger field here at Lions Field as well, but it's been a tough day in the field. Bouncer foul. 1-2 the count here on Caden Craig. Craig with a couple of hits. He's 2 for 2. Also reached and scored after a walk in the first inning. 300 feet to the corners. 330 to the power alleys. 360 deep. Caden Dagg looks over, fires home. Bouncer to second base. Biggs gathers, throws to first in time for the out. But the Cardinals pick up 4 more on 3 hits, and we'll head to the top of the 5th inning. It is 14-0 North Clay.
For nearly 40 years, family-owned Little Egypt Golf Cars has been dedicated to serving Southern Illinois' golf and utility car needs. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility located along I-57 in Salem. Our interactive showroom displays all of the latest accessories and vehicle designs. We offer new and used vehicle sales, a full parts and service department, and a rental fleet of over 600 vehicles. Whether it's riding in style on the course, cruising with the family, or having a rugged vehicle on the job site, we have you covered. Proudly serving Illinois and Missouri with 3 locations.
Take a trip to Old Mexico with the whole family without ever leaving Southern Illinois. It's La Fuente Mexican Restaurants in Fairfield, Flora, and Mount Vernon. La Fuente's authentic Mexican cuisine will delight every appetite, from sizzling fajitas to tasty tacos to the best burritos this side of the Rio Grande. La Fuente Mexican Restaurants in Fairfield, Flora, and Mount Vernon. Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you.
Welcome back to the 1A semifinal here at South Central. New pitcher again. Cody Zimdars will pitch this inning for the Cardinals. And he will face Josh Biggs, Logan Perkins, and Tucker Bowen if anybody gets on. It'll get back to the top of the order with Gavin Harrell. Two hits today for Cisne. That's all they've been able to muster. They've both been by Zach Dagg. And there is strike 3 on Biggs. Here comes Perkins. He's 0 for 1, struck out. Closed the book on Ian Jones. He went 1 inning, walked 1. That gave up 1 hit, by the way, closing the book on Jack Compton. He went 3 innings with 4 strikeouts, no walks, and just 1 hit. No runs given up by either of the 2 young men for Cisne, and Cody Zimdar's trying to keep that little thing going. Went back and put a little bit more mustard on that one. It gets strike 3 against Perkins. That will bring up with 2 outs Tucker Bowen. Running Lions need 4 runs to extend, make that 5 runs to extend the game. They need base runners. Swing and a miss, and Cody Zimdars is not going to have any of that. They don't have the radar going here this afternoon, but he's hitting mid-80s to maybe somewhere above that. He looks healthy. 0-2. Outside for a ball 1. Bowen 0 for 1. And that one is a pop foul down the right side. It gets out of play. And there is strike 3. Zimdars comes out in to strike out the side, and the Cardinals knock off the running Lions 14-0. They will face the winner of the next game on Saturday afternoon. That game will be at 1 o'clock. We'll take the TV 5 or 10 minutes before 1 o'clock to get ready for that. They're going to have the next game will start at 7 p.m. They'll have they're going to rework the field and let the next teams warm up. So you're looking at about an hour and 20 minutes before our next game is set to begin. 1, 2, 3, 3 errors for Cisne. And wrapping up the book here for the put them on the wrong team. For North Clay, they improve to North Clay improves to 22-6 as they win here in a fast one, 14-0 in 5 innings. They had 6 runs in the first, 1 in the second, 3 in the third, and 4 in the fourth inning to build up a big lead. Great pitching job today for North Clay by Jack Compton along with Ian Jones and Cody Zimdars. Compton went 3, gave up 1 hit, had 4 strikeouts. Ian Jones went just 1, gave up a hit, and Jones had no strikeouts. Zimdars pitches 1 inning, gets 3 strikeouts. Nobody reached base on Cody Zimdars, and it looks like the North Clay Cardinals, they are in a good place getting ready for Saturday afternoon where they'll take on the winner of South Central and the Red Hill Salukis. For the Running Lions, they finished their season at 7-13. They came in here. They were 0 runs on 2 hits. They had 3 errors and only left 2 on base as the the man to reach was erased in a double play. So a tough finish for the Running Lions. They're done for the year, but they've got next fall to look forward to. They are going to play a fall baseball schedule. It was announced recently, so that's a good thing for them. But for the North Clay Cardinals, 21 and make that 22-6. They'll get ready for Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. Thank you all so much for tuning in to this afternoon's first semifinal. Don't forget, we'll be here for the second semifinal here in about an hour and 15 minutes as the South Central Cougars will host the Red Hill Salukis. Until then, for all of us at Wabash Catch TV, my name is Bruce Dickey. Thanking you so much for tuning in and reminding you today's final score. It was North Clay over Cisne, 14-0. Thank you so much. So long for now from Lions Field.